Looking for that perfect Red Sea escape where luxury meets adventure? Let me take you inside Siva Sharm Resort and Spa, where Egyptian hospitality collides with five-star comfort in ways that might surprise you. This isn't your typical cookie-cutter resort story. From the moment you step into the lobby, you'll notice something different about this place. The contemporary architecture whispers modern elegance while traditional Egyptian touches remind you exactly where you are. What caught my attention immediately was how the designers managed to blend sleek lines with warm, desert-inspired colors that somehow make you feel both sophisticated and completely relaxed at the same time. The deluxe rooms here are where things get interesting, and trust me, size does matter when you're trying to unwind. Spanning around 35 to 40 square meters, these aren't cramped hotel boxes, but actual living spaces that breathe. The flat-screen TVs come loaded with satellite channels, which is perfect for those rare moments when the Red Sea view from your balcony isn't entertaining enough. Here's what I found amusing. The minibars are actually stocked with items you might want to consume, unlike those mysterious hotel minibar offerings that cost more than your flight. The air conditioning works like a dream, which you'll appreciate when the Egyptian sun decides to show off. Some rooms offer direct pool access, which sounds fancy until you realize it means other guests might be walking past your patio at all hours. The private bathrooms come with quality toiletries that don't smell like industrial cleaning products, and the Wi-Fi actually works consistently throughout the property. Garden view rooms offer a peaceful retreat with lush greenery that provides natural privacy screens, while pool view options let you keep tabs on the action below. The maximum occupancy typically sits at 3 guests, though I'd recommend checking if you're planning a family reunion. What sets these accommodations apart is the attention to lighting design. The warm, ambient lighting creates an atmosphere that transitions beautifully from day to night, making your room feel like a sanctuary rather than just a place to crash. The neutral color palette with strategic pops of color keeps things sophisticated without being boring. But here's where it gets really interesting: the hotel's approach to room maintenance. Staff members apparently have a system for tracking guest preferences, so return visitors often find their rooms set up exactly how they like them. The terraces and balconies are sized generously enough for morning coffee rituals or evening wind-down sessions. Storage space is surprisingly abundant, with clever built-in solutions that keep your belongings organized without cluttering the visual space. The beds deserve special mention because they've managed to find that sweet spot between firm support and plush comfort that actually lets you sleep through the night. Temperature control goes beyond basic air conditioning, with individual climate zones that respond quickly to adjustments. But what really impressed me was how soundproof these rooms are, considering the resort's active atmosphere during peak hours. Now, let's talk food, because this is where Siva Sharm really shows its personality. The main restaurant, cleverly named Shiva Dining, operates as a buffet-style venue that takes international cuisine seriously. Mediterranean fusion dominates the menu, but they've woven in Egyptian specialties that actually taste authentic rather than tourist-friendly versions. The breakfast spread runs from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. and includes everything from traditional Middle Eastern dishes to continental favorites that don't taste like cardboard. Fresh seafood appears regularly, which makes sense given the location, and the grilled meat selections rotate daily to keep things interesting. Vegetarian options aren't afterthoughts here, but thoughtfully prepared dishes that even carnivores find appealing. Lunch service from noon to 3 p.m. tends to be lighter fare, perfect for those who've been lounging by the pool or exploring underwater worlds. Dinner service from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. is where the kitchen really flexes its creative muscles. The chefs rotate themed nights, though the schedule isn't always published in advance, adding an element of culinary surprise to your stay. What I found particularly clever was their approach to dietary restrictions. Rather than making guests feel like they're eating different food, they integrate alternative options seamlessly into the main offerings. The pool bar serves more than just tropical drinks with tiny umbrellas, though those are available if that's your thing. The cocktail menu features locally inspired creations that incorporate regional ingredients you won't find at your neighborhood bar. Mocktails get equal attention, with creative combinations that don't taste like afterthoughts for non-drinkers. Light snacks available at the pool bar range from fresh fruit plates to more substantial offerings that can substitute for lunch if you're not ready to leave your lounger. The bar staff apparently takes pride in remembering guest preferences, so don't be surprised if your favorite drink appears without ordering after the first day. Operating hours stretch from morning until sunset, though the exact closing time seems flexible based on guest demand and season. Here's something interesting. The dress code remains refreshingly relaxed throughout most dining areas. Casual attire works for breakfast and lunch, while dinner might call for smart casual, but nobody's checking your outfit at the door. Reservation policies vary by venue, with the main buffet operating on a walk-in basis while specialty dining might require advanced booking. The lack of rigid formality extends to seating arrangements, where you can often choose between indoor air-conditioned comfort or outdoor dining with Red Sea breezes. But what really sets the dining experience apart is the staff's knowledge of ingredients and preparation methods. The pool area deserves its own spotlight because this is where resort life truly begins. The main outdoor freshwater pool stretches impressively across the property, offering enough space for serious swimming or casual splashing without feeling crowded. Poolside loungers are strategically positioned to maximize sun exposure or shade, depending on your preference and the time of day. The pool design incorporates different depth zones, making it suitable for various swimming abilities and activities. What caught my attention was the pool's filtration system, which keeps the water crystal clear even during peak occupancy periods. The swim-up bar concept, while not officially confirmed, seems to exist in practice, with bar service extending to pool-adjacent areas seamlessly. Pool operating hours run year-round, taking advantage of Egypt's favorable climate, though specific daily hours weren't posted anywhere obvious. The poolside atmosphere strikes a balance between energetic and relaxing, with music playing at levels that enhance rather than dominate conversations. Towel service operates efficiently with staff members who seem to anticipate when you'll need fresh linens. The pool deck surface remains surprisingly cool even during peak sun hours, thanks to materials chosen specifically for comfort. But the real star of the show is the beach access, and this is where location becomes everything. The resort sits directly on a sandy stretch of Red Sea coastline, with water so clear you can see your feet even at chest depth. The beach length provides ample space for guests to spread out without feeling like sardines in a can. What makes this particular stretch special is its proximity to Ras Um Sid area, renowned worldwide among diving enthusiasts for underwater visibility and marine life diversity. The beach service includes complimentary sunbeds and umbrellas, positioned to take advantage of natural shade patterns throughout the day. For checking booking availability and prices at your desired dates, you can use the link in description. I hope this video was helpful. Give it thumbs up. Subscribe for more travel-related content. If you are not ready to book this hotel, you can watch our best hotels playlist and choose the best one for you. Thanks for watching.